Well, here I am. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm on page 182 of this book by Kent Hovind, and I am very, very, very disturbed. I woke up after a very bad dream, and I've been reading this thing almost nonstop, and it's just like uh, I have a very, very bad feeling that that there was some torture and some mind control of Kent Hovind. I've been studying that issue for a long time now. The thing of mind control, MK Ultra, the Monarch Project, all that stuff. And I'm just seeing some really weird stuff in this, and it's quite frankly, it's the worst thing I've ever read. Um, it's just so bad. I mean, it's so childish. It's going to be so easy for me to refute this whole book here. I mean, it's so bad. But you know, it reminds me of Billy Sunday in a way. Billy Sunday was a really great preacher early on, but he started to yoke up with John D. Rockefeller. He joined the Masons. He got involved with very, very powerful Satanists, essentially, and and towards the end of his ministry was just shot. I mean, he was just doing political causes, prohibition. They used him for that. Uh, he was beating the drums of war for World War I, getting America into the war. I mean, he was being used for political purposes, and I believe that that is being done right now with Ken Hovind. Ken Hovind was one of the greatest men out there, really making problems for the evolution crowd, and I think that he was tortured in prison. I really do. I remember the interview he did with Steven Anderson. Um, he was just like, I learned the lesson in prison. I learned it. I definitely got it. I understand now that there's no pre-trib rapture. I learned that lesson well. And it really creeped me out when I heard that. I just thought, what did they do to him? And reading this book, I mean, it's a lot of the stuff he's saying it over and over and over again. I mean, he said this same statement here. Let me show you here. He says, he keeps saying this over and over again. See his excellent charts on end times in the back of this dissertation. This Rasmussen guy, and this Roland Rasmussen. There's some. I get really creeped out by this guy. I mean, he's probably in his late 80s, early 90s, or something like this, and he did some of the voiceovers for Steven Anderson's film After the Tribulation. And yet, Sam Gipp, I know, talked to Anders Snake, and he said, you got your stuff from Rasmussen. Oh, no, no, no. The Lord showed it to me when I was 12 years old, about that Christians go through the tribulation or whatever. And yet Rasmussen's doing voiceovers for Anderson's film as this old man, and this Rasmussen guy is the one who mind controlled Ken Hovind. I mean, the arguments are so absurd. It's not the Holy Spirit that led this Rasmussen guy. I mean, this guy's such a liar. It's incredible. Some of the stuff I'm reading, I'm in shock. I'm just absolutely in shock, and it's just like, I just can't believe that Ken Hovind would be that dumb to fall for this thing. I think that he was tortured in prison. I really do. And they have ways of torturing people now that are, they can erase memories and things like that, and just to give a little bit of a thing here for the future, my wife has been through some of the mind control stuff in her past, and we'll get into more detail because we're still unraveling that whole mystery. But it's because she was in the spook world, she was in military, the academia thing. Her parents were. There's some real problems there, and by God's grace and through God's power, we've been bringing her out of it. But it is rough, and seeing Ken Hovind, I'm more grieved over this than anything else I've ever done in my entire time in ministry. It's that bad. It really is that bad. My soul just aches for Ken Hovind. I'm saved today because of Ken Hovind. I love him in the Lord more than any other man out there. to be very frank with you. And seeing him fall for this stuff is just, it hurts me deeply, very deeply. So the video is going to be coming out soon. There's a couple things I need to do when I wake up today. If I can go back to sleep, I don't know. But and then the next couple days we have some things, errands to run and stuff like that in the area here. But the video is going to be coming out real soon. Okay, everything else is getting put aside till this is done and taken care of. We really need to pray for Kent Hovind. We really do.